we were making a movie that felt so real in this world. The relationships were real. The stakes were as high and personal as possible.
In an interview with Variety, you talked about the costumes and said there was no room for error. Did that mean you were working against time or just the fragility of the materials, or maybe for the fan expectations?
It was really about, because at that point we didn't know fan expectations, but I knew that there are expectations of what the Tin Man should look like and what the Scarecrow look like. There's the Denslow drawings from the original Wizard of Oz books. There is people have images of the different movies that were made of it, and we were making a movie that felt so real in this world. The relationships were real. The stakes were as high and personal as possible, and so you couldn't look at it and be like, are they in a like a Halloween costume or something? Like, it had to feel like it was actually turned into tin. And so I needed to see the character through it, the actor through it. And so all the prosthetics, I mean, it was an incredible amount of work. We did many versions, we had many models. And what were we trying to evoke in that? What kind of emotions? Were there little stains of tears on the tin? Are the ears made out of the cups of the teacups that he's serving in the scene before? How dense is the burlap on the skin of the Scarecrow? How does that burlap resolve on the neck? Because if you have a rope there, it looks very scary very quickly. How dark is his nose? What about his eyebrows? Like, do they have a tongue? All these questions had to be, and we had to have an answer for them, which wasn't easy, and we had to do it physically, because if we just let it play, you wouldn't believe it. And also, well, I won't spoil anything, but you have to feel something for this character. You want them to be, together in some way. So all of those things played very important to us. Yeah.
And I love the practical version of it.
Yeah, and that's a combination of costumes, hair, and then the actual costumes of the design of how he could walk around in that, and then VFX. Okay, so the joints are going to be blue, so we can add the joints so it doesn't look like a costume. So every department had to be a part. Lighting, camera, how we shot it. If you shot one angle, it wouldn't look as good as another angle. So we all had to be in cahoots of what we were trying to say.